Silver's on the scene. It is Monday, November 18th in the evening. I hope everyone's Monday has been fantastic. I hope your weekend was great and you're looking forward ahead to this week to do many, many, many good and great things. Let's get started with this. This is why we're here. Missing teen. Seeking information related to the disappearance of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers from Hendersonville, Sumner County, Tennessee. There's a $175,000 reward. All right. Before we jump into this, let's talk about this. Sebastian Rogers. He's been gone 266 days, 38 weeks, 8 months, 3 weeks, 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, 8 months, 3 weeks, 2 days. Where is Sebastian Rogers? Right? Where is this boy, Sebastian Rogers? That's the question. And in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about Silver's on the Scenes week, traveling now in a hotel, what's coming up in the days to come. It's going to be a very, very busy week. Before we move forward, let's do the disclaimer. Disclaimer on the wall. Anytime you hear me say, allegedly my opinion, disclaimer is on the wall. This is it right here. It's in my opinion. Everything you see in this video is alleged, and in my opinion, nothing is a fact. Please don't take it as a fact. Do your own research, and I hope you enjoy the video. So Sebastian Rogers gone 266 days. Where is he? We want to say his name. So the least anyone can do. I have a lot of people emailing me saying, I wish I could do more. I wish I could help more. I wish you can. Say his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Let there be no distraction in finding Sebastian. You say his name, no one can keep you from saying his name. By doing so, you're keeping the awareness alive so we can get justice for him. You're keeping the awareness alive so we can find him and then we can get justice. All right? That's what's going on. This flyer here, let's take a look at the full flyer. Boom, here it is. This flyer here, if you do not have it, I can email it to you. Email me at silversonthescene@yahoo.com. silversonthescene@yahoo.com. This is a great flyer because it has 6 photos, 6 different looks, 6 different smiles. Beautiful smile in all of them. Let's keep this flyer in front of everyone. Okay? So that's the least you can do, and you are helping when you do that. Now, what's the update? Let's get into it. One thing I wanted to say is thank you on the feedback about the lives. Probably not going to jump into those anytime soon because there's a lot of other things to do. We're just going to keep doing the videos we're doing, keep sharing the information. Don't want to waste your time. I know sometimes nothing against the lives out there. I watch a lot of them myself, but sometimes you're waiting on what's the update, and it gets distracted. So no distraction in finding Sebastian. So let's jump right into it. Okay, here's what hopefully, and you can give me a comment in the comment section. Hopefully what I do, Silver's on the Scene, is get you the information straight to you, boom, and we keep rolling so we can find Sebastian Rogers. So what's going on this week? What is going on this week? I didn't make my cursor very big. You see that? Let's see if I can make my cursor even bigger. Let's do that. You want to do that real quick? You go in here, and you go over here, I believe. And then what you want to do is do this. Apologies on that. Should have had that, the pointer they call it. Let's make it large. Boom. Okay. All right. Now, here we go. So this week, what's going on this week? Jackson, Tennessee search. There's an area in Jackson, Tennessee that was brought to my attention by people who are, just like Silver's on the Scene, looking for Sebastian. I'm going to be in the area where this is. So I'm going to take some time tomorrow and go and take a look at this. This area is, as they call it, disclaimer on the wall, right? Allegedly, in my opinion, a very good opportunity. I like to say that you'll hear me in the search videos. This is a good place, an opportunity to hide something or someone, in my opinion, right? So it's going to be checked out tomorrow. That'll be a video over that, and I can't thank you enough for the eyes that you keep open when we do these search videos. I video them so everyone can come along and say, hey, Silvers, what'd you step over? Case in point, last search, there were a lot of comments, at least 6 different comments about quote unquote a cooler that was turned over. That cooler was actually a TV. Okay, so, but keep them coming. And when I don't know, if I wasn't aware that was a TV, because I remember specifically it being a TV, then we can go look. The other thing I'll bring up too on that search was a bag of bones. So that bag of bones, I don't know what kind of small animal that was. I could just tell it was a small animal, therefore it's nothing to do with Sebastian. It could have been kittens, it could have been dog. I'm not sure. Why was it in a bag? I can only conclude, because I realized I didn't talk much about it in the video, but I only conclude that somebody's pet died, and they didn't know what to do, so they put the pet in the bag and dumped it alongside the road. And by the time we come along and found it, then it was just literally a bag of bones. So that's why there wasn't much time spent on it. And that's the other thing too, is know that when we find something, we're working now. I'm still working on the cell phone, and that goes back to this 2727 search. I believe where I found it could be of some value. So it's going to be about another week before I can get that answer. Didn't get accomplished as quick as I wanted it to, but that's coming. So Jackson, Tennessee search tomorrow. I'll bring you along on the video. And I will not do a live video when I search too. I've yet to do one of those, and not going to, because there's several different reasons, but you'll get to see that video and you can search with us. Hearing. So this hearing, real quick, even though it shouldn't be quick, spend a lot of time on it. The hearing is for another YouTube creator, as you know, Bullhorn Betty. I'll call her Betty. Betty's doing nothing but good in trying to find Sebastian Rogers. That's my opinion, right? That's my opinion. I can basically state it as fact because it's fact. She's out there. She's working to find this child, Sebastian. And we don't want her freedom of speech taken away. We don't want her right to be able to help. Who would want to pull away that right? Who would want to take one person off and, in her words, sideline them while others were out there on the field still playing, trying to find Sebastian? She can help. So if you're in the area, I believe it's Wednesday, come around and support Betty, especially if you're a creator, because once again we talk about this right here, right? Let's go back to this, right? This slide right here. We talk about this, having to put disclaimers up because it's in our opinion. Freedom of speech. It's all opinion. If we knew the facts, Sebastian would be found already. So that's happening this week. 2727 search. Remember the 27.27 miles, just referred to it. It is the last search I've done, and we thought we had something. It turned out to be nothing. Mentioned those bag of bones. That's where the cell phone came from as well. There's an area at the 27.27 I have to look at. From the road, it appears to be that it's clean down there, so it should be maybe fairly quick search, but I've got to get down there, boots on the ground, get close, and make sure we can clear it, and then move forward to Hendersonville searches, right? Because there's several spots around there coming in from emails, as well as what I came up with an idea of what I believe. I've told everyone that when you talk about 27.2, I was just thinking about this today, 2.7. 2.7 is where I did my last search in Hendersonville, 2.7 miles northwest from Sebastian's home, and turned those tips, those things we saw, into TBI. There's still a pond there that needs to be searched, and I'm going to send an email to NARC divers. I did a message to them, but it was a relevant ad, and I don't think they got it. So I got their email address. I'm going to send them an email. Hopefully They've either already cleared that pond or they can search that pond. But Hendersonville Search, being the town, boots on the ground. So as this week goes on, there's going to be, because full-time job, and I'm working that full-time job. And so I worked it today. I'll be working it tomorrow. I'm going to take some time off on Wednesday. Then I'm going to be working it Thursday and Friday. So as I'm doing the video now, in the evenings when that work's done, as well as taking that time off on Wednesday, and then as well as Saturday. So there's going to be time to do searches outside of that work. So this is what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of stuff going on, boots on the ground. And what is it for? It's for Sebastian Rogers. Missing. And what do we know? Missing 266 days. Gone. Got to find him. Got to bring him home. All right? And then the last piece of update, and what we're looking at here is this: 4-day work weekend, right? 4-day weekend. Not a 4-day work weekend, 4-day not work weekend, right? And so what do we know of this, and what do we remember? I reported this several videos ago. Out doing my research, out looking for Sebastian. The number one thing, Silver's on the scene. We go to the scene. We go to where we believe there was opportunity and time to not be seen, in my opinion, to if Sebastian has been put somewhere, then that's what we've done. That's where the bulk of our searches have been done. Then there was the search where we were actually looking for him alive. And in my opinion, I want it to be that he's still alive. That's why you have to keep this flyer out there. That's why you have to keep this flyer out there and keep his face out there. Because if he is still with us, and we hope he is, we really hope he is. That is our biggest hope, is that Sebastian's out there somewhere and he's healthy and he's been safe 8 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days. He's been safe and he can come home alive and well. That's the goal. And there's been a search like that. Yet most of the searches have been on the other side. And so we go out, and that's what we do to search. But we talk about a 4-day weekend, we talk about this can lead us to where we need to be looking. Because when I was out doing my searching and I found myself to an RV park, that turned into me speaking to someone that worked with Chris, worked with him before and after Sebastian went missing. Then I believe that, and me posting that and discussing that in a video, led to someone else contact me who had worked with Chris 3 years ago and who still knows people that currently work with him, if he's still on that job site, but definitely when Sebastian went missing. And that's how this 4-day work weekend, 4-day unworked, 4-day weekend came to me. I never asked for it, but in discussion about Chris and the job site and how things work and what you do and when you come and when you go and the ins and outs of that 4-day weekend, that was told to me. And you take that along with alleged sighting allegedly at a card game or poker game on a Friday night, allegedly at the Roadhouse on Sunday night at the dinner. Maybe the 4-day weekend happened. So that would raise up a lot of more questions. Why would someone tell you they're not in town when actually they are, and for 4 days? Plenty of time to allegedly, in my opinion, plan something and make whatever has happened to Sebastian 266 days ago, put that in motion. So hopefully to get more answers on that, I wanted to bring that up because I think that's critical, and I don't want us to forget that. So there it is. This week, Jackson, Tennessee search starts tomorrow afternoon, evening, when I'm cleared through my work. Hearing coming up the day after. Support content creators and freedom of speech, especially when someone's doing good to try to find another human being. Human being. That's what Sebastian is. That's what we all are. And us working to help one another on a daily basis is what makes our world better every day. If you ever start having doubts and faith, and you start shaking your faith in humanity, just go and help someone. Step back and watch someone else help someone. And that's what I see in YouTube. That's the good I see. People helping people. And that good outweighs the other. And that good will always win. So keep helping people. You know I love movies. And in one of the movies, Spider-Man movies, there's a tombstone that says, when you help one, you help everyone. So, don't want to get on like a little advice thing here, but I'll say it. If you're feeling down, if you're feeling uneasy, if you're feeling off, go help someone tomorrow. Go help someone tonight. Offer your help and watch your world change. That's the good karma. Helping others. Okay? And that leads me to read this. You do you and you help people. Be yourself. People don't have to like you, and you don't have to care. And helping people, how can you say anything about that? So that's why I'm going to the hearing. Support for someone who's helping others. Betty, thank you for your compliments to me. The biggest one saying, as we've been sidelined, Silver's on the scene taking the ball and keeps running, and we're headed for that goal line. And that goal line is to find Sebastian Rogers and to bring him home. It's that simple. It's not complex here. 2727 search is going to go down. Hendersonville searching is going to go down. Boots on the ground. We're going to be in town. Boots on the ground. How about I say that? In town, boots on the ground. Let's see if we can find out more about this 4-day weekend. So that's your update. That's what's going on. Here it is. Keep this in front of everyone you know. Next time you're at a family outing. Next time you're together with friends. Next time you're speaking to a person. Tell them about Sebastian Rogers. I think if I'll say this. If you called any of my friends, any of my family, and ask them who Sebastian Rogers is, they're going to be able to tell you. And you know why that is? Because I've been saying his name. We had a birthday party this past weekend for our grandson. He just turned 5. Woo! Excuse me. He actually turns 5 tomorrow. We had the birthday party this past Saturday. It was great. It was a great time with him. I'll just say this too. I got to put this in there, a little personal about me, about us. So I had a nephew get married a few months ago, probably a month or so ago. And then our grandson, 5-year-old, he was one of the little people. He was part of the wedding. He walked down and did whatever he did. And then this past Saturday was his birthday party for 5 years. And he's a boy. I only have a single girl, and now she's got these 2 boys. One's about to be 2, and this one just turned 5. But the reason I'm telling the story is this, is he's rambunctious. You know how the boys can be, especially at that age. But go back to the wedding a month ago. Go back to the party. And the party was as soon as he sees me, Pawpaw, he comes running up and gives me a hug. It was great at the wedding. I think he might have been a little nervous about what he was going to do, having to be part of the wedding party, walking down the aisle. But it was really exciting at the party because he was already with his friends at the birthday party, but he still come over, gave me a big hug. And ladies and gentlemen, that's what I told our daughter when she had him, the firstborn, 5 years ago. Just love him. Don't worry about everything else. I told her and my son-in-law, just love him. Why do I tell you all this? And I got a little sidetracked. It's because of this boy right here. I hope I'm wrong. I believe he knows love and has been loved. But ladies and gentlemen, he's missing now. He's gone. He's gone. And with him being gone, where's the love? All I can tell you this, with the emails I receive, the comments I receive, and what I see when I go researching myself, the world is loving Sebastian Rogers. So, a lot of you say, hey, what can I do? How can I help? I wish I could do more. Just say his name. Just share his flyer. Just let your friends and family know. Go back to the party real quick of my grandson. When my sister arrived, after hugging her niece and hugging her, well, those be great nephews or whatever it is, and she walked by me, she just leaned in and said, have you found Sebastian yet? Have you found Sebastian yet? We're still looking, I said, and we're hopeful, and we're going to keep looking. So, anyway, little side piece there, but it's all about love. We have to find Sebastian. And I'm trying to throw this up here. Just to be gone 266 days. And for his family, I can't imagine. But know this. We're saying his name. We're not letting any distraction in finding him. Because we know if we keep his awareness out there, we will find him. All right? So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to end this video with this flyer up right here. Have you seen me? Sebastian's still out there, and he's in some state, in another country, or wherever he may be. We have to get these flyers out. So if someone sees him, they'll know who he is, and they'll help us bring him home. All right? So that's it. Silver's on the scene. We should have videos coming out this week. Give you a little preview too. Looks like I may be joining another content creator for a possible live. It won't be my live. It'll be their live. But they've invited me to come on, and we may be able to make that happen this week. Okay? And a lot of that would be talking about what we do here, what we've possibly found, how we've made advancements in bringing Sebastian home. Okay, so say his name, Sebastian Rogers. Keep his flyer out there. Keep his awareness alive. Keep sending in the comments. Keep sending in the emails. No thought is too little. If you see something, say something. You have all the resources. TBI Find, contact TBI, contact your local FBI, contact DOG, contact At Night. Keep Sebastian's awareness alive. And together, we're going to bring him home. All right, so stay tuned. Wish me luck out there. I'll bring you along. We'll do the videos of the searches. One coming up tomorrow. We'll get this area cleared. And thank you for everything. Have a great Monday night. And have a great week coming up. Hope you started off strong today. And have a great week ahead of you. Sebastian Rogers, say his name. Have you seen me? Stay tuned. Silver's on the scene. More to come. Thank you.